What's up YouTube, Winterguard here. Today we're going to get into the first 500 runs of my 1,000 run project for Chaos Sanctuary. It's been pretty crazy. I actually put the first 100 runs out on a separate video just because of the items I got. I got a crazy good Death Fathom and a Burr Rune in the first 100 runs, so that, on top of some other items, so I thought that was worth putting out. So this is the next 400. So this is I'll put a link to the 100 run video here so that you guys can see that. It was crazy good, but the Burr Rune was originally going to go for my Infinity. I ended up making a Chains of Honor for my dad, who was hard stuck in Hell difficulty on his Zealer. So I made him a Chains of Honor, so that ate up a Burr Rune that I had saved for the Infinity. I didn't have a base at the time anyways, so I mean, that's just how it goes. But I ended up making an Infinity anyways, and I'll let you guys see how that actually happens. The making of the Infinity actually occurred on live stream yesterday, and I'll put a link to that stream in the upper right or wherever it shows up now, so that you guys, if you want to take a look at that. I haven't got it marked in the video, so I might look for it and just put a pinned comment with the timestamp for it, so that you guys, if you want to see the making of the Infinity. I ended up putting it in a Colossal Vulge, and it rolled really bad, but it's all about the aura, so I'm not too worried about that. It did roll 51 minus lightning resist, which is a little better than median, which is, I think it's 45 to 55, and I rolled a 51 minus light resist on that. So I'll show you here. This is it. I put it in the Eth Colossal Vulge that I just happened to find in these Chaos Sanctuary runs. As you can see, it's minus 51 lightning resist. 55 is cap. Now, unfortunately, the ED is 260, and it either goes 250 or 255 up to like 300, 325. I don't have it in front of me, but it rolled almost anti-perfect. It was so bad on damage. But, I mean, Infinity is all about the aura for your lightning damage. So, I mean, you don't really care about that much unless you like to min-max. I mean, the top-end damage is still 889 on this item, so it's good. So, anyways, you're going to see the first couple of 100 runs I actually ran without the Infinity. And when I made it yesterday, I finished up about 150-ish runs. Yeah, crazy. I really cranked out some runs. But you'll see that these runs really paid out, item-wise and rune-wise, and I'll let you guys see that for yourselves. So we're going to go ahead and get into the runs. If I don't have ever since I switched to 3-piece, I have not remade the template for my gear, so let's take a look at it. Magic Find right now is at 522. I made a couple of changes. I removed one of my Nagel rings. I had a 230% Nagel rings. I took one off to get my faster cast rate up over 117 for the lightning breakpoint. So that's why the Magic Find dropped a little bit. So this is kind of a mishmash on the first 500 because I made quite a few changes along the way. The faster cast ring that I ended up, this just happened to drop off Diablo, so I swapped it out. I mean, it's not that good, but it's got actually got a little Magic Find on it and some lightning resists, but it's kind of a meh as far as an FCR ring. So, you know, if another one drops, we'll probably switch it out. But we're going to go ahead and get into the runs. First thing I'm going to show you guys is the making the Chains of Honor for my dad. Just to throw it in there, just to show what I actually ended up using, the Burr Rune that dropped from the first 100 runs. And then we'll kind of go from there, and you guys can see the drops. So we'll go ahead and do it now. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Our link to our Discord's in the description. A lot of people have been joining after watching the streams. I do appreciate you guys joining in on the live streams. It's been a lot of fun, actually. And I'll be scheduling more of those. So be on the lookout for that. But let's do the runs. Okay, this is run 103. Remember, the first 100 runs is in a separate video, so this is pretty early in. This is the 103, and we get another pair of war travs. Got a pair in the first 100. And these actually roll a little better. I was wearing 41s, and these are 42s, so I switch them out. Okay, and this is run 128, and this Grand Charm dropped off of Seal Pop, and it's actually really nice. It's one-off perfect. That was a 39 gold drop Jab Charm. 40's perfect, so that's a really good Grand Charm. Okay, this is run 184, and we're going to get another Andariel. Multiple of these at this point, but I'm trying to get an ethereal one. Unfortunately, not ethereal. I don't think I gave this away yet. I got several of these I need to give away. Okay, this is run 206, and this drop's going to be actually off Lord Deceased, and we get a pair of Vampire Bone gloves. These are Draculs. These are actually really nice gloves. I haven't found, but I think this might be the second one. Really nice with the open wounds, so you'll get a lot of Uber players using these. So really great drop. Okay, this is run 232, and now that I'm kind of seeing this, I didn't realize how slow lightning was before I got the Infinity. But we'll get a Balrog skin. This is actually my first Arcane, and this could roll +1 or +2 skill, and this one rolls a +2. Just overall, this is not a great item. Unfortunately, this could use a buff, to be perfectly honest, but my first one, so worth mentioning. Okay, this is run 267, and we're gonna, well, I gotta let my Merc kill these wisps since they're a light immune, but we get a Chamaroon drop off of just a random wisp. Really cool. This same place I got my first burr in here, so this spot really pays off. Okay, so next item up. This is run 297, and we get our first Shaco. Honestly, I've debated whether even showing this, but just because of the sequence of events coming up here, I decided to show this first Shaco. Okay, this is run 300. This is 3 after the first Shaco, and Lord Deceased gives us the second Shaco. So this is 2 Shacos in 3 runs. Funny thing, I have yet to get an ethereal Shaco, even though I've gotten like so many of these. Okay, so this is run 342, and for those, I haven't mentioned it actually. I've been using the seal pop technique, so I just hit the last seal, and I'm going around checking all the kills, and here's my second burr rune of the first 500. And this actually dropped off the seal pop, which is actually the first good rune I've gotten off that technique. This run 363, and if I hadn't mentioned this, well, I know I had. Starting with that first Shaco, I was doing some runs on Christmas Day, so so far I've gotten the 2 Shacos and burr rune on Christmas Day, which is just absolutely crazy. And this was actually in a fairly short period of time, maybe a couple hours, and we get another one. This is our 3rd Shaco of the day. Yes, same day. So it's just been a crazy day so far. Okay, so this is run 368. So we're still, it's just not that many after the Shaco. Still Christmas Day, and we get a unique amulet. And this should close out Christmas Day pretty good. Okay, this is run 418, and I'm going around after the seal pop. I didn't realize I didn't have that much footage of running with the Infinity at this point, because the speed of the clears went up exponentially quicker. It's pretty crazy how fast the clears went running with the Infinity. But I'm just going around picking up stuff before we hit Diablo, and we get this nice little small charm here. And we get a perfect life fire resist charm. Alright, this is run 452. We're going to close it out with this drop, and it's a pretty good place to close it out. As you can see, I'm running chains now, and we get a jaw rune. So far, the first 500 runes have paid out 2 burrs, a chom, and a jaw. I'd say that's a pretty good payout. Okay, just as a recap, I mean, you guys saw it. The runes for the first 500 have been insane. Two burrs and a jaw is just crazy. I mean, it sounds 500 runs sounds like a lot, and a charm rune. I forgot about that. So I used the burr for the second or for my infinity. So we ended up getting that made. The jaw rune dropped, so I got two of those now. I'm probably going to make an enigma for Pally or Sork, or not Sork, Necro. So not sure yet on that. I need another burr rune, but heck, the way the run's been going, I might get another one to drop. And quite a few items. So I gave away one of the Shakos just because they dropped in such a crazy cluster that I ended up just giving one away immediately. And now I got another 27 Maras. These 500 runs have been pretty nuts. We've gotten some good items. I wish the Arcane's Valors were better. Unfortunately, they are not that good. I got the Drax, another pair of Drax. I had given away the one I had to somebody. I think they needed it for their smiter or something. I don't remember now. But so I got another pair of Drax to hold on to. So pretty productive. It's I wasn't expecting that many high runes to drop. I also got some that I didn't show. I got a couple pulls. I think I showed the Lem rune, and there might have been a couple others that I didn't even show dropping. Mainly the high runes was what I was after, and I would say for 500 runs, two burrs and a jaw and a chom, that's pretty good. I don't think you could ask for much better on that. So we'll have another 500 coming up. I got some live streams going to be scheduled here shortly. I'm thinking about dropping one on Twitch just to see how that goes. I did the first 3 on YouTube, and we had great participation. I really appreciate the people that joined in on that. It was a lot of fun. I only run it for a couple hours, so not a lot of time investment, but I might start mixing up the times that I do the live streams to just see if we catch people that can't make what I've been doing. But we'll leave it here for now. One last thing. I'm probably going to trade for a nanny. It's pure luck to spawn the Diablo clone, unless you're in a group that specifically goes after that. So I'm probably just going to trade for one. And I think I got the runes to do that. That's the last item really of significance that I want to put on the Sork. So I'll probably do that. But we'll leave it here for now. Be on the lookout for the live stream announcements and the next 500 runs. But you guys have a great day. Keep on farming.